What often becomes our second home, from traveling to work to taking the kids to activities, we spend just as much time in our cars as we do our homes. Sadly, your car can become a disorganized mess of gear, supplies, and trash. Today, we put an end to that. Organizing expert and owner of Organize by Helen & Co. Helen Austin is here to help us. Oh, this is such an important segment.
Okay.
I'm one of those folks that have
I can help you.
Terribly messy car.
It's okay. A lot of us, and I'll say even myself, I sometimes struggle with it too. So, our personal lives take second,
So where do we start? Because I think it can become one of those things
there's two things.
So many things to organize.
So many things to organize, but a lot of stuff that comes into your car actually isn't meant to stay there. So I'm first going to address the stuff that does stay there. I love these. They're actual front seat organizers. They can go to the back of a seat as well. But the idea is everything's within reach and it's corralled. So once again, everything has a home. It's that huge piece in staying organized. And these are great because they're all adjustable, can hang from the headrest, and it could go to the back side. And it's just all that kind of little random stuff that would stay in your car, like tissues or a hat, pens, umbrella, things like that, all in one place. Don't put anything valuable in these because it'll make people want to steal.
People will see something in your car. If it looks like it could be like a bag where you're keeping a computer, they will break your window because it's happened to me. Okay.
So you have to be careful with that. And then, but also some way to keep things from falling into the abyss that is the seat and the car console thing are these drop stops. So actually to help it roll, front or back instead. But these go right around your seatbelt and will make a huge difference in the things that might get lost. So you won't have those odd smells of whatever is between the seats.
And they have some products that you can store things in those same little compartments too.
They're not as functional because then it makes a little tiny compartment. So I just like this that just stops it, and these are a little more washable. I wouldn't store stuff in between.
And if you drop your phone down there, you're doing the wiggle trying to get your phone.
It's dangerous too.
Yeah, so just get
these are great.
How much do those cost, by the way?
This was $20 on Amazon.
Not bad.
So
okay, so for
the trunk.
Yes.
So you end up with a lot of random stuff. There are items that do stay. Like I do always keep a first aid kit, and a few things for in case your car were to break down. But then there's things like sports equipment. I love this because it's fully collapsible. This can actually collapse as well. You can size it so there's little inserts in the middle, so this can become a larger compartment
it for your needs.
And then this can become larger as well, and you have more options. So stuff isn't rolling, especially if you have Target bags. And then most importantly with this, talk about security. This particular one comes with a cover so that people can't see into your car. And you may need one or two of these depending on how much stuff you have in your car. One may always stay folded, but it's available. So it's the idea of kind of keeping things from rolling around. Just having a home for them is going to make all the difference. The other thing that I personally love, I love these very they're stiff edges. They're kind of like a box, but they're bags, and they do fully collapse.
Oh, nice.
But the idea is that they're
like
shallow
bag
enough.
Too.
Yes, they can sit in your front seat or on the floor somewhere, because a lot of that stuff that's in transit, just like you are, can land into here and walk into your house with you. It gives you a drop space for it to just be carried in so it doesn't camp out in there for too much time. I keep one of these near the front, and I keep one in the back seat, even in one of these guys, and that will help all the clutter.
And finally, the trash can. Which sadly, I don't have a trash can in my car, and I always need it.
You need one. And some people use cereal boxes. I don't recommend that. It's really hard you have to open something, and opening something is a barrier in and of itself. So these are great. They get that attached to anything. They can go to the headrest, back of the headrest. I've seen people put them in SUVs. These are just a basic, Target bag, and there are clips on the side that holds it right in place.
And you've got extra little bags there.
And there are extra bags in the side,
so
things can immediately put in the trash. It'll make all the difference.
Great ideas. For more information and tips on organizing your life and your car, you can find this list at Helen on Helen's website. We'll put a link at kclive.tv so you can find all of that important information, because again, like you said, it's safety too.
Yes.
All right.